Let's talk Broncos, man. I mean, when Sean Payton turned Russell Wilson into the largest dead cap quarterback in the history or player in the history of the National Football League, drafts Bo Nix, the sixth and final first-round drafted quarterback. Did you see 9 wins through 14 games coming? They're 9-5 right now, and they're going for the 6th seed right now. They were the 6th seed. They're going for the 5 seed. I mean, this is really remarkable what I'm seeing out of Denver, and I'd love to get your thoughts on this subject, Mark.
It is remarkable. And I told everybody who would listen to me, pound the over, that Vegas had them at 5.5. And I said, pound the over. They're going to win a lot more than 5 games, 5.5 games. But I really didn't see them pressing deep for a playoff run. I really didn't. And you think about it. Now, in regards to Bo Nix, and I had many, many conversations with Sean Payton about Bo Nix, long conversations. He was their guy from day one. And they did an extensive search on all these guys, or research on all these guys, and meetings with all these guys. And you could pretty much take Caleb Williams off the chart because they knew he was going to Chicago. But there is no question that Bo Nix was the number one choice of Sean Payton. He was his guy from day one. There wasn't a quarterback that he would have taken over Bo Nix. I can confirm that. I guarantee you that was the case. Now, they are winning the way they're winning. Defensively, they played great, and their defense really bailed them out over the course of early in the season. And even yesterday, to some degree, their defense and special teams really won them that football game. But I'm telling you right now, think about this. They are doing this with no semblance of a running game. Their running game is beyond atrocious. And yet they've put it all on the shoulders of a rookie quarterback and say, hey, dude, if we're going to win, it's going to be on your legs and your arm. And they're doing it with, rookie receivers and no real tight end to speak of that's putting up any yardage. And, one guy that they can really count on in Cortland Sutton. And they're putting that all on the shoulders of Bo Nix going, go win us a game. And yesterday, he threw 3 picks early and yet still found a way to throw 3 touchdowns late and stay in that game. And what looked like it was going to be an Indianapolis Colt runaway until they dropped the touchdown over I'm sorry, the running back name escapes me, but they dropped the touchdown as he's going over to take a lead 20-7, and the rest is history. Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. Yep.
Yeah, it just is remarkable what they've been able to accomplish with a rookie quarterback and 0 run game to speak of.
It really is incredible. And what insight do you have on what Sean Payton's doing with Bo Nix? What can you tell me as to you said he didn't want anybody other than him. Obviously, he wasn't going to get Caleb or Jaden Daniels or Drake May anyway, too far down the draft order.
Right.
But what has he been able to affect to get this kid up to speed here so significantly?
Well, one, he was like, from all the guys, just an A+ when it comes to his understanding of football junkie. And, they give him essentially a large portion of a game plan to digest, and they don't give it to him until like 5:00 in the evening, and they're meeting with him the next morning at 7 or whatever. And, most guys have some of the concepts down and some of the verbiage down. Like Bo Nix recited the whole thing. Like, it was just unbelievable to them how much of it he knew, understood, could regurgitate the language. He already knew the language. Like, it was like A+ from a learning aspect. And then some other things that were probably under the radar. The guy never fumbled in college. I mean, he never put a ball on the ground at Oregon. So there was that. Unbelievably difficult to sack. Super quick release. And, we get into so many, like, I get this all the time at the Combine. You do a phenomenal job at the Combine.
Thanks, pal.
Right? When you cover the Combine, you do a phenomenal job, Rich. But I hear it all the time from, draft gurus and experts. Arm talent. Well, he doesn't have supreme arm talent. Arm talent is the most overrated thing. How many times have you ever seen a quarterback in the National Football League unleash one from 65 or for 65 yards? Doesn't happen. A deep ball comes down about 42 to 47 yards. It's off a 5-step drop because receivers can outrun the quarterback. So the only time you see a 65-yard or a 60-yard pass in the air is when you're throwing a Hail Mary twice a year. Like it's one of the stupidest things I ever hear year in and year out about how to evaluate a quarterback. Being on time with the football. And I would argue that you can't be accurate with the football unless you're on time. And Bo Nix was on time, accurate with the football, quick release, incredibly hard to sack. And that's what really intrigued Sean Payton about Bo Nix is that dude does not take a sack. He gets rid of the football and is incredibly accurate and quick delivery on time with the football.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.